So what we'll do is that we'll just have one line on this podium over here, and we ask people to line up and speak. We will only have 2 minutes for each person, and we'll also be taking online interventions as well. I'd like to remind everybody, please, to keep to the subject at hand and only about logistical, room arrangements, issues that we've discussed here, and also keep in mind the code of conduct, which is also very important. And with that, I would also introduce myself. So my name is Chengetari Masango, and I am head of the IGF Secretariat. And on my right is Ms. Carol Roach. She is the chair of the 2024 MAG, which helped, of course, organize this meeting. And on my left, we have Mr. Ole Martin Martinson, who is the 2025 host country chair and is going to be listening intently because he'll be the host country representative on the MAG and also leading the organizational team for IGF 2025. I would like to ask our current chair if she would like to say a few words, please.
Thank you, Chengetari. I just want to add my welcome and thank you to Chengetari's opening. It's been really a pleasure meeting many of you, and I really hope that you got a lot of takeaways. You had an opportunity to share your views and to also give us some kind of input on the way forward. We look forward to you helping us to organize a 2025 IGF, and so I won't go on much longer so we could hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carol. And please, Ole.
Thank you. Hello. Oh, well, thank you, everybody. I want to thank the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for hosting this year's IGF. The organization and the hospitality here have been truly exceptional, and we're grateful for that. And I also want to thank everyone here for being here. It's not much time till the next IGF, and we need every one of you to participate and help us in arranging that. And we are here to listen now, and Norway has a strong commitment to ensure that the 20th IGF also will become a success as this one has been. So, thank you.
And I would also like to introduce Vince Cerf, who is the chair of the leadership panel, is online, and he's right behind me, yes. And he'll also be listening from the leadership panel. Vince, would you like to say a few words before we start?
Oh, that's very kind of you to let me do that. I realize that the way this is set up, I look like Banquo's ghost sort of hovering on the stage. I actually have a concrete suggestion to make, if I could make it now, if that's all right with you.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Vince.
This is specifically with regard to the operation of the IGF here in Saudi. First, huge thanks to our Saudi hosts for putting this together. This is by no means an easy process, and I know our Norwegian host must be increasingly aware of that. I do want to suggest two specific things that we might do. First of all, we should have a post-meeting analysis of the audio problems that have popped up from time to time. Mixing online and in-person audio and translation, captioning, and signing services is really hard. And so any insights that the Saudi team can provide would be helpful to our Norwegian colleagues. So I would recommend a kind of a post-meeting analysis. The second thing is that I believe an accommodation expert team should visit the Norwegian site as early as possible in the planning in order to assure that support for people who need consideration. It was even suggested that people with bona fide accommodation needs might even have a different colored badge so that we know that, that they might require additional assistance. So those are two just very concrete things that might be considered. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vince. So let us start, and could you please, when you make an intervention, please just say your name quickly for the audience and for the record and your stakeholder group. Unfortunately, my eyesight is not that great, so will the first one please come up? And 2 minutes, and the clock starts as soon as you start speaking.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Huzaifi Sakhadidban from Chad. I coordinate the Chad Youth IGF. Yesterday was the International Arabic Language Day, so kindly allow me to share my closing remarks in Arabic. As-Sayyidat wa Sada.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we convene at IGF hosted by Saudi Arabia in 2024. I seize this opportunity to underscore that this forum should serve as a platform to resolve any issue. And for the governance of the youth, we need integration of AI and Internet of Things and technology to ensure our connectivity in a sustainable manner and to promote the economic growth and sustainable development. However, this forum faces a lot of challenges related to the conflict of interests between the UN agencies regarding the new look. The UN Secretary General calls upon to intervene and to mobilize efforts to promote IGF. So we should have this forum to be a permanent forum and to have a budget and financial resources to ensure the sustainability of such efforts. We should work together to ensure that this forum will be a effective tool for development and peace. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Peace be upon you all.
The IGF 2024 in Riyadh. I had the pleasure to attend the last version in Japan, and I'm happy to be part of it. Allow me to speak in Arabic. بداية
At the outset, I would like to express my deep thanks and appreciation to you and the leadership for the sound organization of IGF for 2024. This forum is a strategic platform to unify efforts and sharing experience and expertise and enhance international cooperation in digital challenges. Bringing experts and decision making can contribute to road mapping for a sustainable digital world in the framework of the computing. We cannot ignore the computing technology in enhancing the services to our citizens and to provide innovative solutions to face the challenges. Computing technologies is instrumental in enhancing the responsiveness of governments to meet the needs of the society, especially at the time of crisis, health and natural crisis. capabilities. However, depending on the computing raise a lot of opportunities that the developing countries can leverage to enhance its digital capabilities, including reducing the cost and enhancing the capabilities.
One microphone. So I do see people lining up for the other one, which we are not using. So will the first one, please? You can move over to the next one. Yes. But the first person who's there, please just walk over to the other microphone, please. Or let's say, for now, yeah. Yes, why don't the people in the front, there, in that line, can you please just make another line there, and then we can go one by one, back and forth. Those few people who are there now.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Fahad Thbeiti from Saudi Arabia. It's really a pleasure to be here in IGF 2024. And I would like just to highlight on a really important subject, which was in one of the subject in Riyadh declaration that has been announced recently in the beginning ceremony. And it was about the digital ID. And allow me just to speak in Arabic in this subject. So
today, establishing reliable digital identity, which is can be operationalized. It's very important for equitable access for economic development in the light of the digital economy and the heavy relay on the methodology anchored on digital technologies. The digital identities internationally recognized a must for individuals and businesses and governments through the inclusivity of in the economy, and to respond to such challenges, the international community should focus on such pressing issues. And today, it's not a secret. Designing international digital identity is of paramount importance for the immense benefits that can be generated in closing the gaps for the inequality and to reaching or the access to resources. This identity ensure
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dua Bluey, and it is an absolute honor to stand before you today as the host country Youth Track representative. I would like to start by saying that we have had an incredible time over the past week. This week showcased the immense efforts that all Youth Track representatives have put over the past few months. And I'm lucky to say that our participation across the IGF sessions has been nothing short of incredible. Our host country colleagues at the Digital Government Authority have worked relentlessly day and night to ensure that our encouragement and support is in place. It has also allowed us to shed some light on Saudi Arabia's trajectory in the digital space. And I can only hope that in Norway next year, the youth track continues to receive the compelling level of support that it has, ensuring that youth have the opportunity to participate in high-level and parliamentary track sessions to truly embody our objective of building our multi-stakeholder future. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next. We can actually just do it automatically. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Rui Ferreira, and I'm here with the Brazilian Youth Delegation from the CGI. I also write research focusing on protecting children and young people online, and it's my first time at the IGF, so I just want to say that I'm very happy to be here. All the Brazilian delegation are happy to participate in this year's IGF, and to the Saudi culture, and to attend the sessions related to my research topic. So thank you to the IGF organizers and the Kingdom of the Saudi Arabia for this incredible opportunity. And if I can say anything, the youths are not the future. We are the present, and we are building a beautiful internet for everyone. So thank you.
Hello, my name is João Moreno. I'm here as the Vice Chair of the Youth Standing Group. I would like to first start thanking the host country for his hospitality. And so I have a couple of things here. I believe the visa issues that we had last year were almost all solved, even though for some people it arrived dangerously close to the date of the event. So they almost didn't manage it to get here, but it was a great improvement. I also recognize that the dynamic coalitions didn't have much space to present their year-long discussions and outcomes. So we had several sessions intended to present outcomes that were not accepted. And I believe this takes us a huge and important, an important part of the event. Well, putting the workshops around the village was a great idea. We really could integrate them to the event that didn't happen in past events. We need to find a way to unify the queue for online and on-site participants because it's difficult to manage both ends while you're organizing your session. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those insights. We will keep them in touch. After this speaker, we'll also have an online speaker, Nena. But please go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I am called Nguajolenta Rose of Plenary. I am from Cameroon. I am a DCAT fellow. This is my first IGF. And I wish to say thank you for the opportunity, but I wish to make a suggestion that countries, there should be like a measuring yard where all countries should have a stable flow of the growth in technology, so that some countries, like especially some countries in Africa, are not completely behind while others are going ahead too fast. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Nena?
Thank you very much, Sengatai. Hello, everyone. I have 5 points. I will speak slowly. The first point is that we need to put more emphasis, more engagement, and more financing into the internet governance schools because they bring us the most holistic and the most open and engaging stakeholders. The second is that for the sustainability of the IGF, we really need to engage more with the national and regional initiatives. I believe these give us the best opportunity for sustainability in the internet governance system. I want to congratulate Saudi Arabia for hosting us and for kicking off their national IGF, but I would like to plead that we have more women in the Internet Governance Forum in Saudi Arabia. VENCEF has raised the audio issues. I think we will work on them. I'd also like to join my voice to say that the visa processes were very fast, and I want to thank you all for it. We will be back in exactly 10 years in Saudi Arabia to join the FIFA World Cup. Thank you very much. My name is Nenna. I come from the internet. I have done 15 sessions online, and it's been wonderful.
Next, please.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Itzel from Mexico. I'm a fellow from the Dynamic Coalition of Accessibility and Disability. It was a great opportunity for me to be here. And I want to invite you and make a suggestion to involve people with disabilities and our organizations on the planning of the IFG in order to ensure that all necessities are covered, comply with the accessibility guidelines, and left no one behind. Thank you.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. This is Educator Marhan Utmazi from Pakistan. First of all, I would like to congratulate Saudi Arabia for organizing this amazing event. I'm so happy to share that for the first time, we were having a session on judges on human rights, and one of the judges from the High Court, Tanzania, was present. So this is something very happy for me being from the legal side, and I'm hopeful that the next year we might having some other judges from the other part of the globe. So because judiciary is one of the important part of the society, and I believe that technology can help them to give a speedy justice. Along with that, I would like to raise my concern regarding the young voices. Although this year Pakistan was having a lot of participants, but still some of my friends, young guys, didn't make it into the IGF because of the visa issues. So I believe that for the next IGF, the IGF Secretariat would really work hard, because for the country like us, or especially from the Asia, there will be a lot of issue in terms of the visa for the Norway. So I believe that the young guys will be heard, will be participated. I hope we do not have visa issue for the next year. Thank you.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Ghayur Bawari. I am from Afghanistan, and I live in Kabul, Afghanistan. I volunteer as the coordinator of Afghanistan IGF and its affiliate initiatives like the Youth IGF Afghanistan, the Afghanistan Network Operators Group, and as well as Afghanistan School on Internet Governance. I'm so happy to be here, not alone, but I have Afghan delegates with me as well. In IGF 2022 in Addis Ababa, I was the only Afghan in the whole IGF event, and I was kind of feeling very alone. But I'm happy this year I have a few Afghans and Afghan delegates with me. Thank you very much. And today I'm here to I would like to take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to several key supporters who have made our presence at the IGF 2024 possible. First and foremost, a special thank you to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for graciously granting us visas. Your support has been instrumental in enabling our participation here. Thank you. I would like also to express our sincere appreciation to the Ethnic Foundation for their gracious sponsorship of Afghan delegates. Your commitment to fostering inclusion and representation is truly commendable, and thank you for your strengthening the Afghan community through your Digital Leap project. When most of the international organizations turned their back to Afghan people after the political changes, you were the one who stepped in and supported.
Assalamu alaikum. I want to first thank the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for hosting this year's convening of the UN IGF. Having been coming here for the last several years on a quarterly basis, I've seen the tremendous transformation going on in the kingdom and wish that more of the world can see just how committed, how invested, and how impactful this new era for Saudi Arabia is and will be for the world. I'd like to thank the IGF Secretariat, the leaders here on the floor, the organizers, and most importantly, the staff who cleaned the bathrooms, cooked the food, and served us across this past week. These folks are often underappreciated, often unrecognized, and often unthanked. And so we'd be remiss if we didn't take a moment here to thank them. My name is Yusuf Abdul Qadir. I'm from Syracuse University, and I'm a part of a joint initiative between Syracuse and the Africa Open Data Internet Research Foundation, wherein we created an organization called the Africa Community Internet Program. I won't talk about us. You can find out about us at agcip.org. My intervention here today is focused on how might the Norwegian IGF build off the momentum of this convening. The multi-stakeholder framework that IGF is rooted in is more important now than ever. Efforts at fragmenting the internet present challenges to empowering and advancing access to the 2.5 billion that lack internet. And while IGF is rooted in multi-stakeholder engagements across private sector, the public sector, and civil society, more formal avenues for accelerating access to internet connectivity for sustainable development and ensuring that innovation and creativity, language and cultural preservation, and history and the visions of those often overlooked are more fully needed now to be integrated in our development of emerging technologies, particularly as we see what's happening with the development and advancement of artificial intelligence. By this, I specifically mean that we need to move beyond a more multi-stakeholder voluntary engagement to more concerted effort at identifying.
Sorry, thank you very much. And I heard you came from a great university, so yeah. Thanks. Next we have online Thomas Olsen Ahem.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, I would to say to welcome everyone here in Saudi Arabia. I hope you enjoyed your time at staying in Riyadh. So my name is Atira Uchebi. I'm a computer engineer and hold a master's degree in cybersecurity. So I'm so glad to host this great Internet Governance Forum and this great event to knowledge transfer and to share our idea and our thoughts and focus on our future, digital future, which addressing many various topics such as AI governance, data governance, cybersecurity regulations, and how to put the regulating and unified our efforts to increase the efficiency in technology usage and ethical usage. So let me please use the other minutes to speak in Arabic. So
I was honored that the Kingdom has hosted the IGF for 2024, and I would like to address the most prominent topics discussed during the forum, which is the AI governance, which is the topic of the hour. I would like also to focus, say that we must have concerted efforts on having regulations, policies, and processes for the use policies on two main themes. The first of which is the ethical consideration and the ethical aspect of AI. And the second is how do we prevent biases and the algorithms of AI and the issues that are where misuse take place. Generally speaking, we would like to have concerted efforts for the IGF to come.
Thank you. Let's just hear one person from online. Thomas Olson, I him, if I'm saying your name correctly, please. Okay, maybe not. Let's get the next person.
Hello everyone, my name is Ananda Gautam. I'm from Nepal. I represent Youth IGF Nepal, Internet Society Youth Standing Group and Youth Coalition on Internet Governance here. So I'm very proud to be here, and I'm raising the issues of young people who couldn't be here. I'm sorry for the young people and teen guys who were working so hard to be here, but due to constraints, they couldn't be here. I came here on my own expenses, but Riyadh was very expensive for me. I'm sorry. Thankful to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for the visa issues. It was very swift for me. So we are working very collaboratively to enhance the IGF ecosystem with 170 NRIs. But when we go back to our communities, even the UN agencies doesn't recognize what IGF is. I think we need a serious kind of collaboration so that they know the essence of IGF when we go back to the community. It is about not only about the NRIs, but I think it is a broader collaboration that will enhance our impact. Another thing is many youth coordinators are putting their hands in hands to bring the Global Youth Summit, and this year we have started Youth Mentorship Program, which I am very thankful for. But to bring them here, I think we need a very broad collaboration so that it is not always equal that when people participate online and be on-site, because they will be missing so much of things that we have when we participate on-site. So I would request for a broader collaboration that could bring the people who are really contributing to these processes, without whom the essence of IGF would be lost. So thank you for the young people who have made it out to here and have collaborated on a lot of sessions, and looking forward for the Norway IGF. I hope visa issues.
Thank you. Good afternoon. It's truly a great pleasure to be here at the IGF Riyadh Forum, surrounded by such an esteemed group of leaders, innovators, and collaborators. I have a few suggestions for the next iteration of the IGF Forum. So as we look ahead to the future of technology, particularly with the rapid advancements in AI, automation, and data science, it's clear that these technologies hold significant potential to revolutionize industries and improve efficiencies. It is crucial for the future IGF sessions to explore how they can be developed, implemented, and regulated to ensure they deliver their benefits responsibly and effectively across all borders. Another key area for future discussions as well is how we can ensure that emerging technologies, particularly in AI, are designed and implemented to achieve the best possible outcomes. As AI systems become more widely adopted across industries such as healthcare, transportation, finance, how can we ensure that they are integrated in ways that maximize the positive impacts while minimizing unintended consequences? What strategies can be employed to ensure these systems are robust, reliable, and aligned with broader and economic goals? Also, additionally, as data plays an essential role in driving technological progress, future IGF sessions should consider how data privacy, security, and integrity can be safeguarded in this rapidly evolving landscape. Also, as the development of emerging technologies across national borders, international cooperation, and regulatory frameworks will be increasingly vital. Moving forward, how can countries, corporations, and international organizations collaborate to establish consistent standards and regulations that govern these technologies? Finally, as we continue to push the boundaries of technological progress, it will be important to strike a balance.
Yes, sorry, it cuts off at 2 minutes. Next, please. Yes.
Hello everyone. As a Saudi, please allow me to start by warmly welcoming all attendees from different countries around the world. Allow me please to share my feedback and input in Arabic.
It was IGF, it was a valuable opportunity to understand the challenges and the benefits of using the internet. So one of the key experience for me is the international experience which have been shared and at the sessions and workshops, and this was for me a golden chance for me to be equipped and familiar with the best practices and to understand the trends. What I have noticed, the key challenges revolving around the cybersecurity and privacy protection and the keenness to have robust digital infrastructure despite the disparity among countries in this regard. What I have concluded and the takeaways of such experiences, the importance of focusing on the beneficiaries, children, women, and to build and to have people-centered approach and to enhance the multi-stakeholder approach for the future. I hope the discussion will include emerging technologies which can be leveraged to provide optimal services, and how can the organization build the foundations for a safe benefit from such technologies.
Thank you. Kia ora everyone, good afternoon. My name is Jordan Carter. I'm a technical community participant, outgoing MAG member, and here from the Australian Domain Administration. On the logistics, first of all, thank you to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for hosting us here this week. Thank you to Norway for hosting us next time. One request, please have your Zoom crews practice this hybrid thing. The Zoom experience has gotten better as the week has gone on. Practice more in advance, please, so it's smoother from the beginning. That would be really good. One observation, I want to note the broad support for the Internet Governance Forum and its continuance as the world's premier Internet Governance and Digital Policy Forum, as many speakers said in the opening ceremony. Let's make the mandate permanent in 2025. Not just for principled reasons, but for practical ones. The collaboration and sharing of ideas at the IGF is the best way to make internet governance and digital policy as workable, as inclusive, as supportive of human rights, human development, and human potential as it can be. There's broad support for extension from countries, the technical community, civil society, business, all around the environment that we've got here at the IGF. So in 2025, let's renew the mandate, let's make it permanent. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is and I'm honored to address you on behalf of the Saudi Green Building Forum, a non-governmental organization in consultative status with Economic and Social Council of the United Nations. First and foremost, I would like to express our deep gratitude and appreciation to my country, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, for graciously hosting this year's IGF. We also extend our sincere thanks to the IGF organization for their dedication in organizing this essential gathering. As a young leader who is promoting sustainable green building practices, our mission is to foster environmental stewardship, advance renewable energy, integrate eco-friendly materials, and champion green internet communication technology for buildings, neighborhoods, and cities. Honorable guests, at the Saudi Green Building Forum, we are leading by example. However, this is not a journey we can undertake alone. Global collaboration is essential to bridging the gaps between sustainability and digital innovation. We urge member states, UN agencies, civil societies at the IGF to take the following steps. First, invest in digital tools that seamlessly integrate sustainability with innovation, driving efficiency and resilience in all sectors. Also, establish global platforms for collaboration to scale green technologies and close the gaps between innovation and sustainability. Together, we can transform the way we build, live, and interact with our planet, creating a future where digital governance powers sustainability and ensures a thriving world for the generations to come. Thank you.
Hi, hello, and a warm welcome to everyone. My name is Thorsten Krause. I'm a child rights researcher and a political scientist from the Digital Opportunities Foundation based in Germany. I would like to share 3 thoughts with you. First, last Tuesday was like a dream come true. We've discussed child rights here at the main stage in a high-level session in the plenary hall. It was a really great experience, and we've come a long way to reach this, and I hope that it was not a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Second, as a member of a DC, it first felt like a duty when we were asked to merge our proposals to create joint workshops. While doing so, it becomes pleasure and joy. It was meaningful, and it has a lot of sense. Thanks for Martin Botterman from DC IoT and Jutta Kroll from DC Quiet for support and contribution. Third, I would like to thank the United Nations and Saudi Arabia for hosting this IGF here. It was incredible, and a special thanks I would like to direct to all the population and inhabitants of Riyadh. Everyone we've met in the last days was so kind, so friendly, so open-minded, so polite. It was a pleasure to meet you, to be here, and thanks to everyone.
Dear all, thank you for having me. This is Jasmine Imanko from Hong Kong. I am very excited to be, this is my second IGF, and despite of a lot of privilege and gratitude to the host and everything that is happening here, I want to share a little bit of my personal disappointment. One thing that I observe is, it's my second IGF, but I already seen that we are missing something in this IGF. So one thing is the music nights. I'm talking about this because it is a shared tradition, the tradition that IGF has been having for years, and we are missing this tradition. Official social occasion is not just things for fun, but it's also creating more scenario and platform for people to meet and have dialogues. Besides just the formal session we are having now and the others. It's a very important occasion people treasure, and it's an important platform that we exchange our culture and celebrate our diversity in other means. So I hope that in next year we could have this in Norway. And my worries come because even as a small tradition like this is missing here, I really hope that, and I really emphasize that we are able to keep the entire IGF as a whole. So from small thing that we keep, and then to extending to the whole IGF mandate that we are able to renew, it's very critical. And I really appreciate the effort of people here, different stakeholders, and everyone. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. It's a privilege to address you. My name is Josephine Miliza from the Association for Progressive Communication, and these are our insights when it comes to the reflections for this year's IGF. Clear messages have emerged from the multiple sessions and discussions in Riyadh during the IGF. Is that the Global Digital Compact must be integrated into the next phase of the WSIS, and that the IGF has to continue and to be strengthened. The burden on countries from the Global South to comply with and support global processes is already immense. Increasing it through duplication of efforts might serve the interest of international digital bureaucrats, but it might not help to bridge the digital, social, and economic divides. In relation to the IGF, it is essential that, in our view, to grant the IGF a long-term or permanent mandate and strengthen its institutional capacity, build on its achievement, and continue its evolution to respond to the multiple imperatives of the current, emerging, and future digital societies. The IGF's evolution needs to be shaped. The IGF evolution needs to be shaped by a strategic vision rather than by ad hoc partnerships or initiatives to establish new tracks or themes. These are valuable, but unless the IGF has the institutional capacity to interact effectively and consistently with governments and key institutions from non-state actors, expanding its range will dilute its impact. This includes
And sorry, just to note, if you don't finish your intervention and if there isn't enough time to go through everybody's intervention, please send them to the IGF Secretariat and we'll take note of them. So you can just email igf@un.org. Thank you.
Bonsoir à tous. Je m'appelle Kossi Amessinou.
Hello everyone, I am from the Ministry of Finance and Economy from Benin. I would like to actually benefit this opportunity to thank you all, to thank the International Organization for ensuring access to internet. It should be affordable and accessible to developing countries. During this IGF, two important points actually I saw, one positive, one negative. One, the access to this country was very easy thanks to the visa issuing, and the visa also should be available to everyone. The negative point is that I was not able to share my number. I invite, our personal information should not be collected. I called the hosting country next year not to collect our personal information. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Adam Peake from the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, ICANN. And on behalf of ICANN, I'd like to thank the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as our hosts for this week. Thank you, Minister of Communications and Information Technology, Excellency Abdullah Amir Azwar, and your team and all who have made the 19th IGF such an exceptional success. ICANN will continue our support for the IGF, continue our participant and absolute support for the multi-stakeholder approach for internet governance. Chengetai Masango, thank you so much to you, your team, who are skillful, dedicated, and extremely supportive and patient. Thank you. To the MAG, Carol, thank you. Without you, there's no program, and many of the excellent sessions we've enjoyed this week. Thank you for all of your work throughout the year. Thank you to the Kingdom of Norway. Thank you for we're looking forward to visiting you in, well, it's only June. And as someone who lives in Northern Europe, midsummer seems a very long way away. It is not. It is about 6 months, and we have much work to do. Thank you, and look forward to seeing you in about 6 months' time. Safe travels home. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Andres Bass. I'm the Executive Director for Institute of Public Policy and Diplomacy Research and also the hub for the IGF and Dominican Republic. IGF is one of the best multilateral forum up there. And I feel like we have missed presentation, especially the one from South America and Latin Americas. The youth, we are a led company. They want me to address some questions. They say they want the visa approval and the letter of approval to be faster, like the CSW, within 48 hours they have the letters. The reason why, because some countries take up to 6 months for them to have an appointment. That will help them to come faster. And also when you got the letter close to the date, the ticket becomes twice as expensive. And also they want the regional representative to do a better job to reach the universities. I'm in the US, if you talk a lot of universities, probably like one or two understand about IGF. What IGF is inside the UN. A lot of people inside the UN doesn't even know about IGF. The youth also want to have more representation on the planning. They say when they plan, if they are the future of tomorrow, they don't want to hear about that. They want to know the future of tomorrow is today. And I'm giving IGF accountability for the one IGF. I was in Germany. We say one planet, one internet, or one people. For us to be one planet, one internet, you have to be inclusivity. That means all of us have to be here. And thank you for the surpassing marvelous Saudi Arabia for their hospitality. Everything was like that. And thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I have to call the last speaker. So you're the last speaker. And then we have to prepare for the closing session because there's a schedule they have to keep in this venue as well. And also people have planes, etc. to catch. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity. Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizer of this very insightful forum. Everyone's dedication and effort has made this gathering truly impactful. It's an honor to stand here in this open mic session today. This moment represents a power of connection and collaboration across borders with all. In a world that grows more interconnected every day, it's inspiring to share ideas and perspective that contributes to building a better, more inclusive future for all. As we gather here on the final day of IGF 2024, I would like to propose that we take a significant step forward by developing a clear and unified strategy of the IGF to maximize our collective impact by establishing a shared vision and well-defined objectives that address the dynamic challenges and opportunities of a rapid digital age to ensure that this forum not only keeps pace with the change, but also to lead it. Thank you for your attention and looking forward for the IGF 2025.
Thank you very much. Now, to end the session, and thank you very much for all your interventions. We have taken good notes, and I can attest for both the chair and the co-chair, they have taken good note of it. And we will also be launching a taking stock, so you will be able to send us your comments and we'll compile them into a report, and that will be given to next year's MAG to look at as well, so that they keep in mind your thoughts and your ideas. So to end the session, first of all, I'd like to ask our chair, Carol Roach, just to say a few quick words.
Well, I actually want you to do something. I want everybody to stand and just give yourselves and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia a rousing hand applause. Thank you very much. And I'll ask our co-chair for next year,
if you have to say a few quick words.
A few quick words. Well, I noted, judging by the applause, the most important are visas and music night. And so we'll take that with us. Thank you.
Apologies. The outgoing mic, fantastic job. Thank you for the support.
Thank you. Yes. So thank you. We'll just change the stage around and we have the closing session. And I would also ask the speakers for the closing session just to please sit in the first rows in front. Thank you.